Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. A new local artist is presenting in the Attleboro Arts Museum's Community Gallery. DoubleACS spoke with them to learn more about their work.
Hello, my name is Michael Evans. I am the artist whose work is in the Community Gallery at the Attleboro Arts Museum until July 30th. My work is mostly landscape. I do work in a number of different mediums: pastel, watercolor, acrylic, oil. The paintings that are on display here are all in oil, and they're all scenes local to Massachusetts and Rhode Island. For example, the first one here on the left is of the Snake River over in Taunton, and the one beside it is from Cliff Walk down in Newport. Late in the day when the sun was setting and it was casting this great shadow across the whole embankment down to the ocean with just a little bit of light hitting the water. There are 3 vertical paintings on the walls that are all from Royalston, Massachusetts, on a day that I went hiking up to Royalston Falls, which is one of the few waterfalls that we have in Massachusetts. The forest was very primeval. There were streams. It was on a wet August day after it had rained, and the air was just filled with the scent of moss and decaying leaves. And I think back to that day every time I look at these paintings. Others are of simple places like a conservation area in Norton that is a working farm and conservation area, and it has the perfect half-hour hike around the fields and the woods. What I love about it is there are areas that are nice and shady, and as you come out from those, you hit a field that's hit with the sun, and the light is just cast over the fields. My process for painting is usually to do a really quick sketch on the canvas, just showing the areas where the light and the dark is going to be. And then I do a process with a big brush called scumbling, which is just sort of scribbling paint onto the canvas very quickly before I start putting in any kind of detail, and I can make adjustments as I go along with the detail. The last thing that I do is come in and put in tree trunks and tree branches and any highlights that I need to emphasize the kind of day it is. It's just observation. A lot of artwork is about observation. I stress that to my students as well, and I'm sort of a stickler for detail. But I also do abstract work. I mean, very abstract work. Because I teach, and I teach multiple mediums, I have to learn techniques for doing each one. This is my style here, but I've done some things with multimedia. I also do sculpture. I worked in the mutual fund industry for about 25 years, and then I started painting by taking a class here at the Attleboro Arts Museum back in 1999. I've been back to art since 1999. I have shown in many shows here over the years, and I actually chair the auction committee for our biggest fundraiser. And usually I donate 2 paintings each year to that, and I will be doing that again this year. I do have a website. It's michaelAevans.com. I'm also represented by the True Grit Art Gallery in Middleborough, Massachusetts. Right now, my abstract pieces are in that show.